Morning students, the last class we learned about the composition of matter and how the particles are arranged in solid, liquid and gas, atom and molecules. I think you all are very familiar to those things, right? Then today we are moving to the characteristics of matter. According to the particles theory of matter, the particles of matter are in continuous random motion. Here we can see three pictures. Here first one that is representing solid, second one that is liquid and third one that is gas. Here we know that solid particles are very tightly bounded. In here liquid they are loosely bounded and gas comparing to gas particles are very far to apart. That means according to the particles theory of matter, the particles of matter are in continuous random motion. Then moving to the diagram, check this diagram. We can see one chlorine atom and one hydrogen atom, and here also one chlorine and one hydrogen atom. Here the chlorine and hydrogen atom is bounded by intermolecular force. But in here HCl, that is hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid HCl. Then here two HCl are bounded by also one bond, that is called the intermolecular force. Then what do you mean by intermolecular force? Then the particles are held together by force of attraction, that is called the intermolecular force of attraction, and the space between these particles are called intermolecular space. Then we can see here intermolecular space. This is the intermolecular space between here one particle another particle. This space is called the intermolecular space. Then the attraction is called here the chlorine and hydrogen. This attraction is called force of attraction is called intermolecular force of attraction, and the space is between the particle, that is called intermolecular space. Okay. Then the stronger the intermolecular force between the particle, the lesser will be the intermolecular space. If intermolecular force is more, then the space is very less. Then here, then the solid, that's when you are comparing to the solid object. In solid, they have strong intermolecular forces because the particles are very tightly arranged. Almost negligible intermolecular space. There is no intermolecular space in solid. This is why solid have a fixed shape and size, as they do not have space between the particle. One question is there, why solid object have fixed shape? Because they have strong intermolecular force of attraction. Okay, here therefore the particles of solid cannot move and hence solid cannot be compressed. Solid cannot diffuse, that is move from one higher to lower level. Here we can see red and blue balls like structures. The particles, these are representing particles. These particles are very tightly packed. There is no intermolecular space. That means the more the intermolecular force of attraction. So it is have a fixed shape. Okay, then comparing to the liquid. Then the liquid have weaker intermolecular force and hence more intermolecular space. As compared to solid, they do not have a fixed shape. Here we can see three pictures. Here when we are taking water in a glass, that time water shape is glass shape, or in a bottle it is bottle shape. Here glass, juice is in that glass, that juice shape is glass shape, right? Then same, but here that having that mass is there. Then so liquid have a weak intermolecular force, so they do not have a definite shape. Then since the particles can flow and move freely, liquids are called fluids. So they are called fluid. Liquid can diffuse from higher level to lower level. Here the comparing to gases. have a weaker intermolecular forces. The intermolecular force is very weak or weakest the intermolecular force and maximum intermolecular space. That means the particles are very far. This is why the molecules of gases can float to the available space. We know that we breathe that air, that is a gas. Okay, the particles are very far apart. Then due to more intermolecular space, gases can be compressed very easily, even more than liquid. Gases can diffuse from higher level to lower level. These are examples of gases. That gases do not have any shape and they do not have any shape. Here the particles arrangement of solid, liquid and gas. Here intermolecular force of attraction is more, then so there is no intermolecular space. Here intermolecular space is there, then intermolecular force of attraction also there, but solid it is more and it is here it is lesser. Then in gas intermolecular space is more, then intermolecular force of attraction also less. So that is the arrangements of solid, liquid and gas. I think you all understood it. Is it correct? Of course you understood, right? Okay, these are the topics. Thank you all. We can see you in next class.